You don't have water.
I do have water.
No, you have water.
Oh.
Water's not in the house.
Oh. Downstairs, yeah.
Wait, downstairs has water? You shut off water to the upstairs.
Yeah.
Okay, so like we can still pee in the sink. So, do we want a topic today? I feel like we should do a topic.
Okay.
Is there anything big recently?
The Cardi B and Offset meal at McDonald's.
No.
That's actually, it is controversial.
How?
Oh, the McDonald's people aren't fans. Not the McDonald's old white people.
The McDonald's fandom?
No. The McDonald's,
Corporation?
Corporation, yeah.
How the fuck are they not okay with it? They greenlit it.
No, I don't believe because it's part of marketing. It's not part of
But doesn't the marketing team have to go through some upper
I don't know
level?
I don't know if they do.
Ronald McDonald is pissed right now. He's sitting on a bench somewhere like fucking tilted.
I don't know the ins and outs of it, but essentially they don't like that.
In-N-Out's a different thing. We're talking McDonald's. What? What is it?
They don't like that those two are very vulgar, but you had the Travis Scott meal.
I was about to say I was about to bring in BTS, but they're very clean, aren't they?
They're pretty clean, yeah.
Yeah, the
Scott,
culture over there is very pristine.
Travis Scott is probably more so vulgar than either of Offset or Cardi B.
Probably, but culturally, people are more likely
That's
to think
true.
that Cardi is more vulgar.
That's true. Yeah, I don't know if it's more focused on Cardi or if it's more focused on Offset. I don't listen to a whole lot of Offset.
I don't listen to either of them, really.
Yeah, I guess I don't listen to a whole lot of Cardi either. I prefer Goober Peas. Her cover of Goober Peas was pretty fire, actually.
Oh, dude, I want someone to sample Goober Peas.
Yeah? I'll do it. Fuck it.
You'll do it?
Yeah, fuck it. I don't care.
If you're cracking, I'll crack.
Yeah, you want to crack?
Yeah, just so that we don't...
Let's
fuck.
Let's crack together.
Want to do some crack?
All right. I was just about to get there. All right. Okay.
No, it's okay.
I was like, you're right.
Yeah. It's like, no, I'll unsip it. Yeah. There we go.
Dude, poor Eddie. It was all foam.
I remember trying this and not liking it as
bubbles.
much. I thought lime was my favorite, but maybe... I don't know. I remember thinking that this didn't have a lot of mango to it.
Maybe it's because it's so cold.
Seth, cut this. It's okay.
What's yours?
Bring it back in. This is delicious.
Bring it out
This is
again?
my new
I know you're
favorite
fucking
drink.
lying. This was shit and I was kidding. No, bring it back in. No, I was serious. I love this. No, I'm genuine.
No, it is quite good.
No, I'm genuine here.
Okay.
This is really good. It's better than what
Okay, now Seth, cut.
No, I do like Seth, cut this. This is really good. But I can't let them know. We got to play hardball to get sponsored.
This is okay. It could be better.
Could be better with money. No.
It'd be better if it was free.
We started selling it at Walmart. I think I sent you a picture.
That's very cool.
We started selling Liquid Death at Walmart.
Good for LD. It was free. God, this is delicious.
It was free for us because
It would taste even better if we got it in bulk for free.
if our producer got it for free. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another baby punching episode of Anything But Politics. As always, my name's Jim Altman, and I'm here with... Well, that caught you. Do you think that was too warm of a welcome? Do you think they feel too welcome?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so. You're here with I got nothing, man. You really caught me off guard.
Who are you? We cannot go on until they know who
Okay.
you are.
Hit me with it again.
Okay. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another hairy episode of Anything But Politics. As always, I'm here with...
I thought you were doing baby punching.
Hey man, you're gonna need to like really up your game if we're gonna keep doing this.
Are we doing baby punching?
I want to do. Can we for Patreon do like an improv class, like an actual like in-person improv?
Oh
class?
yeah, that'd be fun.
I'd love that
Yeah,
because
that'd
it
be
would also help with the show.
Yeah, what?
We can write it off.
We could write it off. Oh God. Give it to me. Give it to me one more time with baby punching.
Okay.
Punch babies while you do it. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another baby punching episode of Anything But Politics. As always, my name is Jim, and I'm here with
Christian.
Hey, welcome back, everybody.
Hey, welcome back.
It's been a week, hasn't it? I hope you've had a good one.
Yeah, I hope you had a great one.
I feel like I've had somewhat of a busy week.
Have you had a busy
You?
week? I've had a.
Average week.
I'm
Nothing out of the usual.
Yeah, I'm gonna be genuine. I don't know what I've done this week.
You're just defaulting.
Yeah,
NPC shit.
yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
Just that for
just-
whole week.
Do your daily tasks.
Yep.
Sit down. Eat a meatloaf. Go to bed.
Yeah, it's been nice.
Honestly, there's you got to have that balance. You got to have your productive weeks, and then you got to have your NPC weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I'm in a productive week. We've been at time of recording making the merchandise that will be like shipping out next week.
Very cool.
Which, by the way, do you want to talk about being a big boy?
Oh.
Okay, we have an account manager for our distributor. The people that are helping us get like a super discount on like shipping fees.
Oh, awesome.
Awesome. The people that we're shipping the labels from or printing the labels from and then slapping them on our boxes and stuff.
Awesome.
I don't want to say
I
who
love
they are.
getting slapped
I'll
on
say
my
who they
box.
are. They're pretty cool. We're using ShipStation. You know stamps.com.
I love ShipStation.
What do you know about ShipStation?
Guy, one commercial.
There's a
that
commercial?
They did one, and it's like very genuine and cool.
Really?
Yeah.
I always
There's a
heard about-
hot dude with a beard in it.
I always hear about stamps.com on different podcasts. So
Is
I
that
looked
a
up
shipper?
stamps.com.
I didn't know what they did.
Yeah, so like the podcast like affiliate thing is like you can, use our code and they'll send you a free digital scale that you can weigh the package with and it'll tell you exactly how much postage is going to be for it. And then you print out the label and then you put it on the box and then you ship the box.
Mm-hmm.
And then the fees were like just like the basic plan was like I don't know, there was something about it that just didn't work for us.
Yeah.
At our size, we're still very small. But I looked at ShipStation and it was a like more affordable, more like
I love that.
made for small businesses at the basic level.
Go ShipStation.
Yeah, go ShipStation. So I signed up for an account and everything, and I set everything up, and I connected it to our website, and all of the orders came in automatically. Then, like 2 days later, I got a phone call, and I don't know the number, so I just decline it, throw my phone down, and then like immediately starts ringing again, and I'm like, scam callers don't do that
Yeah.
unless they're like really adamant.
Yeah.
So I picked it up and I'm like, hello, and he's like, hey, is this James or is this Jim? And I'm like, yeah, who's this? And he goes, this is Andrew. I'm your account manager. I was like, with?
What's up?
And he was like, with ShipStation. And I was like, okay, work that into your intro. But because it took me a while before I was like, oh, this is legit. But no, we have an account manager. He takes care of a lot of our shit. If we have questions, I just call him up. I have him in my phone now as a contact.
Awesome.
I'm pretty sure he's in here as like Andrew ShipStation.
That's so convenient that that's his last name.
Right? He's really, I think he's
born
the
for it.
CEO.
Is he?
Mr. ShipStation.
That's why they call it ShipStation.
Yeah, and he called me up and he was
Very
just like,
cool.
yeah, save my number. If you have any questions, call me. But he was like, what is this? It sounds like a YouTube show or like a podcast. And I was like, you nailed it on the fucking head. Yeah, it's a
both of
podcast.
those.
He was like, and this is like what merchandise for part of it. And I was like, yeah, it's the 100, because he's in my account.
Yeah.
He's the manager.
Yeah.
And he saw the orders and it's like 100th episode hoodie. And he's like, yeah, so this is he was like, that's cool. Where are y'all at? Y'all on Spotify? And I told him everywhere we were at. He was like, I'm gonna check this out. And I was like, I know it's your job to be nice to me, but you're doing good at your job. Yeah. You're doing really good at your job. So shout out Andrew. I'm gonna
hope he's listening to recent episodes and not like, let's just start over.
Let's just start at the beginning. These guys are probably great immediately.
Turns it on. Hey guys,
naturally born podcasters.
It's a podcast. Hey,
dude,
we're doing.
When was the last time you listened to episode 1?
Recently, because I had a friend, or it's Leah's friend. He's like gotten really into the show recently.
Yeah.
And
well, good on him.
Shout out Peter.
Shout out Peter. Love you, Peter.
Yeah, gotten really into the show recently, and he like started over episode 1, baby. And I was like, what does episode 1 even sound like?
It sounds like this. Hello, everybody, and welcome to a brand new podcast.
Yeah, that's good. That was good.
Yeah, thank you.
Just no energy.
Just no energy.
No energy at all.
It is a craft that we have had to hone over 2.5-ish years now.
Yeah, let's hope Mr. ShipStation starts here.
Starts here with the
starts
episodes.
here.
Yeah.
Speaking of account managers.
Okay.
So we recently got these microphones. They're
Recently,
very
today.
nice. Recently today. Well, I got the microphones a while ago.
Okay,
but,
and they've just been sitting in boxes in your house.
Yes, I didn't open them.
That's fine.
So, yeah, have you ever ordered anything from Sweetwater?
Not yet.
It's hilarious.
Okay.
Because they're
not the word I'd want from
Yeah.
a not a distribution, a storefront.
Just a store. Yeah, just an online store.
Not something I'd want to call my experience at a store. It was ridiculous. It was a joke. I loved it.
It was great.
Like a good review, 10 out of 10 stars. It was ridiculous.
It was
Why?
really, really funny. The two industry standard places for music. Sweetwater, which is more of online, and then what's number 2?
Is it an in-person?
Uh-huh.
Guitar Center?
Guitar Center.
Hey!
If you
make that trivia for later.
if you meet a person who does music, 99% of them have gotten their stuff from either Sweetwater or Guitar Center or both. It's very rare that people will use like local stores.
Amazon Basics.
I'm sorry.
Amazon Basics?
What's that?
It's like the great value, but for Amazon.
Oh, gotcha.
Like if you search like XLR cable, you'll find like a good one, but above the good one, you'll find like a half price Amazon one. Honestly, if you're getting into anything, it doesn't matter what you're getting into, like podcasting aside.
Just find the cheapest.
Amazon Basics is, I'm not going to shit on it. I'll shit on Amazon, but like the basics, to have the choice, to have like just a slightly cheaper, but it still does the job.
Like
it's good.
Yeah,
I like the idea.
When you go to a store and they have the generic brand versus the real brand.
I know that I'm doing a tangent off a tangent, but just really quick, I laughed because right now we have a display in my store. Work at Walmart, and it's Sara Lee bread. The display.
Okay.
Great value bread is on it. It's only great value bread. And I laughed at that and I was like, are we just reusing that? And my manager went, no, it came like that. And I know it's confusing, but Sara Lee makes our bread. And I was like, what? And he was like, Sara Lee makes our bread. And I was like, what are you saying right now? And he was like, there's one distribution center that makes bread. They put some of it in great value boxes. They put some of it in Sara Lee. They put some of it in like fucking Wonder Bread. They put some of it in like, and I already knew this.
It's all the same.
We already know this.
I knew that.
That like there's distribution centers all over the place, and it's not universal. It's not like one person makes everything,
all the bread,
but like 5 people make everything.
Oh yes, I knew that.
And then but it's just I was surprised Sara Lee. He was like, fucking Peter Pan makes great value peanut butter. I was like, dog,
what?
Right?
Are
these industry secrets? Am I not allowed to say this? Hey, Jason, are you watching? Jason, turn away. Close your ears. Earmuffs.
That's very neat. I did not. That didn't register.
Yeah. Anyway, you're talking about Guitar Center.
So yeah, Guitar Center and Sweetwater, they have just completely opposite, like business, customer service structures. Yeah. So like, Guitar Center is like, just come in and get your shit and please leave. Please spend as little time in our store as you possibly can.
Really? Wow.
You go to a Guitar Center and like the people are nice, but I would not say that they are, and this is not universal, just the ones that I've ever been to. I wouldn't say they're like going out of their way to help you.
Yeah.
You walk in and it's pretty much up to you what you want to do in there. And a Guitar Center employee is not going to stop you from doing anything, really. I've never been stopped by a Guitar Center person. Like, you can't do that in here.
I've tried. I've grabbed the guitar and like Rockstar smashed it on the ground, and they just look the other way.
I started playing drums with guitars, and they don't care at all.
They so adamantly do not want confrontation that they'll let you, man.
They just don't give a shit. And then even if you order something online from Guitar Center, you just get the product and then that's it.
Yeah.
Sweetwater.
Wait, what else would you expect?
Sweetwater.
Okay.
Dude.
They sent me a dozen roses and a cake.
Kind of.
Whoa, okay.
With every purchase of Sweetwater,
yeah,
you get a piece of candy. You get like a bag of candy. They send you a little bag of candy.
That's the sweet part. Did they also send you water?
They don't.
Oh, come on. Hey, listen. You have a market. You have an opening here that would really sell, because that's an extra layer of marketing. Yeah. It's the sweet and the water.
And of the two things, you chose the more expensive option. Water's so cheap. Oh, actually, I don't know if it's cheap to send, because liquid is harder to ship.
Oh, fair enough.
More expensive.
Fair enough.
But you can still look a little baby water.
I know there's an employee on the marketing team watching this episode. Like, I know we've tried. We've tried.
It's not practical.
It doesn't work.
But yeah, so they send you a little bag of candy.
Yeah.
And then they send you 40 voicemails over the span of a week.
Shut the absolute fuck up. What are they?
And it'll be like, hey, Christian, it's Alex from Sweetwater. Just calling to let you know that hopefully your thing came in the mail, and we're really excited to be doing business with you. Please give us a call, or just let us know what your process is like, and kind of what you're doing with the product that we sent you.
Hey Christian, it's Jeremy from Sweetwater. Sorry we missed you before. We made sure to put extra Red Hots in there. We know you like Red Hots. So just let us know as soon as you got that package to your door. The estimated delivery is either today or tomorrow. We're not sure. We'll see. We'll see if the trucks get out, but just let us know. And once again, hey, thanks for using Sweetwater. We love you. Sleep well tonight.
Hey, Christian, thanks for choosing Sweetwater. How's your dad doing? I know last time we spoke, he was in the hospital, so I just wanted to make sure that he's doing all right. If you could give me his number so I could give him a call personally and ask him how he's doing, that would be great.
Hey, Christian, it's Randall from Sweetwater. Does your dad like lemon heads? The last representative was telling me about your dad. Sorry to hear it. So we just went ahead and put like a mix in there, but I did go heavy on the lemon heads. So gotta hope he likes them, or maybe he's like a son, like father like son. Put some Red Hots in there too. Kiss the wife for me. Meatloaf Thursday. We have meatloaf Thursday. Love you. Bye.
Hey, Christian, it's the CEO of Sweetwater. Are you up right now? Mind if I come over?
It's 2 a.m.
What are you wearing?
It's 2 a.m. Hey, it's Andrew Sweetwater. It's Andrew Shipstation's brother, Andrew Sweetwater.
His brother has a different last name, but it's the same first name?
Yeah, that's how brothers work.
Okay, that's right.
I had a bad dream. Can I sleep in your bed?
Hey, this is Alex from Sweetwater. Just letting you know this bit has gone on way too long, and we'd like you to stop doing this bit.
Wait, I'm getting a call? Yeah, I'll stop the bit. Yeah, no, you're good. Hey, thanks for all the voicemails. Okay, I love you, man. Bye.
But no, so yeah, they'll send you like 40 voicemails.
Yeah.
Over the span of a week, trying to get in, just begging you to answer the phone. Please. It sounds like they just want to talk to somebody. Like they miss people.
Honestly, honest to God, if that's the case, then it may very well be that it's like a part of the metric of their job to actually get the connection.
Yes.
They are probably, at the end of the day, I worked in 2 different call centers, graded on their ability to make the voice connection with customers.
Yes.
Because they probably stress that. It's like, oh, it's so important. And they're like probably like people with like you only have a 70% connection rate. You're not getting your bonus this month.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's probably how it is.
I need to start answering the phone.
Hey, Andrew, I'm so sorry.
It's good to talk to you, buddy.
Thank you for calling me.
My SM7B is going great. Thank you.
Both of them.
And then if you miss the voicemail, so if you miss the call, they'll send a voicemail.
Yeah.
If you don't call back, they send texts.
Pick up the phone, you stupid whore.
Let me find the one that they sent. I think they actually sent 2.
If you don't answer your texts, they send you mail.
Oh, come on. I know I didn't delete it.
You open up that mail and it's like, we're going to stop sending you fucking candy if you don't respond.
Let me look up keyword Sweetwater.
We're not always so sweet.
Here it is. Christian, thank you for your recent order. If you ever have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Travis.
Please have a question. Please have a question. My name is Travis. Please have a question.
And then he sent again, hey, Christian, this was Tuesday. I wanted to check in and see how your most recent order worked out. Did you have any questions I can assist with? Thanks again for choosing to pick it up here.
Respond right now. And maybe Travis will get back to us before the episode's over.
That would be great. Just what do you want me to say?
Using the microphones right now. They sound great. Thank you and your team. This process has been ridiculous. Do you think that'll read as a good thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Then there we go. And I just want I want that to brighten Travis's day.
Yeah.
If at all possible.
I said using the microphones right now. Thank you guys so much. Thank you and your team. This process has been ridiculously easy and flawless.
Oh. Dude, he's going to be like, yeah. Dude, the guy that sent you voicemails, if not Travis, is going to be punching the wall.
Yeah, it's not Travis. It is somebody else. It's like, he sent you texts? Fuck!
Yeah, he texts me all the time.
We're actually buddies.
If he responds by the end of the episode, ask him what he's doing later.
Yeah, I actually have him on speed dial.
But this is, you haven't been annoyed by this.
Oh, absolutely, I've been annoyed. It's so annoying. Because I get important calls.
I was just about to ask. I was like, is this like a positive review you're leaving of Sweetwater?
They've gone too far in the wrong direction. Mm-hmm. Like, I like a little bit of customer service, but like, leave me the fuck alone.
So you think there's like a scale from Sweetwater to Guitar Center in which some company or either company could just move more towards the middle?
Yeah, just one. I just need one of the voicemails.
I need a Guitar Water or like a Sweet Center.
I like Sweets. That sounds like a candy store.
Sweet Center?
Yeah, but Guitar Water sounds like a disease.
Guitar Center sounds like they only sell guitars, but they do a whole music market. So it's like if you're talking about misleading names.
Yeah.
They exist.
It's true.
Walmart sounds like walls.
Ain't no walls there.
Just walls.
Actually, there's 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least.
I don't know if there's any more walls. It's one just big fucking, I guess, bathrooms. Is this interesting to talk about? Are you guys having a good time?
Do you like talking about Walmart architecture?
But anyway, yeah, so that's Sweetwater.
Do you know what they do like? We just had a video blow up by accident.
Oh, fuck this.
Seth made it a little too clickbaity, and I'm sure he didn't even try. That's the thing. He did not try to make this a title that caught people's attention, caught people's eyes. However, the most recent episode, Christian Kills a Dog, is outperforming everything like 5-1.
Yeah, it's not even close.
So we are admittedly much more popular on audio platforms than we are elsewhere. Just on Spotify, let alone Apple Music and Amazon Music, all these other places. Just on Spotify, we have about close to 500 followers. On YouTube, we only have like 140. So other videos include episode 102, 25 views. Episode 103, 19 views. That didn't do well. Episode 104, because it was Valentine's Day and that was widely searched, that was a boost to 51 views. Yeah. 105, 27 views. Episode 106, Christian Kills a Dog, 145 views.
It is ridiculous.
And
I need to kill more dogs.
I was looking at the analytics for the video, and it was like...
It's dog shit. It's so bad. It's like 3-minute retention.
Oh, yeah, because people are like, he's not killing a dog.
I thought I was going to get 49 minutes of Christian killing a dog. A slow burn.
Right? So I looked at like what
dude, shit.
I was looking at like how people are finding this video. 89% are browse features. So like searching, actually searching is something different.
I hope it's not mostly searching. Oh, I love this. We get cue cards.
What? Wait, what? Oh yeah. Who's just casually driving around like, man, I want to hear a dog die. Goes to YouTube, dog death?
On an audio only.
Dog death? Question mark?
Who's on Audible?
No, this is on YouTube. This is on YouTube.
Yeah, this is just the YouTube result.
I thought you were.
We have not had a boost on Spotify for this episode.
An audio only result, and I was like, who is driving into their giant bank and they're like, fuck, I want to hear a dog scream right now.
No.
And that's what I was thinking. I was like, the fuck?
1.4% of people have found us through YouTube search.
I don't love that.
That means people aren't searching this.
But some
people are seeing the name in the recommendations and seeing it and going, what?
Yeah.
They're not searching it. They're finding it. Do you want to know the top content suggesting this video?
What?
89% of the people who came here from we recommend this video, came from the video. The full title is Dr. Phil Sex Abuse Allegations, Who's Telling the Truth? February 8th, 2023, full episode 1080p. The second most common video suggesting us is Dr. Phil, our teen refuses to let us parent him, full episode 2022.
What?
2 people watching Dr. Phil. Think about the group of people that watch Dr. Phil videos on YouTube, full episodes.
Yeah, full episodes.
They're watching Dr. Phil, and they're like, "Damn, this teen really isn't letting his parents parent him." When I was a kid, what's that in the little recommendation bar? What's that on the sidebar? Christian kills a dog. Fuck Phil. I gotta go check this out now. Gets 3 minutes in. I don't think they're gonna bring the dog into that little podcast studio.
It is that cold open is very specific to our audience.
What is that cold open?
That cold open is you explaining to Seth that we needed to do the past intro for the future one and whatever.
To be fair, any new person watching that is like, did they mean to leave this in?
Yeah, that's
if you watch us regularly, you know
what's up. But like any new person's like, do they just upload raw footage?
Oh God.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard one of those?
Yeah, it's atrocious.
I experiment often with podcasts, and I give little tiny guys chances. And there's one that I really thought would like go well, and I'm like, man, if this is a good show, I'm gonna love it.
Yeah.
It wasn't. It was like and again, I'm adamant that if anyone wants a podcast, they can and should start it. It's so easy.
Yeah.
The barrier to entry is so low. All you need is something that can record audio. Your phone will work.
Yeah.
Anchor is free. Upload it to Anchor. They'll distribute to Spotify, Apple Music, fucking Amazon Music. They'll distribute. All you have to do is record, edit, or record, post.
Yeah, you can do raw if you want.
That is the lowest common denominator for how to make it happen. Some people add a little extra by editing. Some people add a little extra on the production value by getting a better microphone. There was one and I was like, God, this sounds like it'll be so good. Like the concept of the show, I really dig. But it sounded like it was recorded on like
radio.
like laptop built-in mic.
Oh man.
Or like 2015 webcam built-in mic. If you know what I mean when I say that.
I know.
Yeah. So it sounds like that.
We're not trying to shit on anybody, by the way.
We're not. Like, I'm not going to say the name of the show. But
until we stop recording.
Well, Patreon can hear it. So it's I'm giving enough stutters to where Seth can cut. No, I really like listening to lore breakdowns.
Oh yeah.
So like people explaining like Elden Ring stuff, people explaining
very cool.
Different video game stuff. And I found they're called Lorecasts. And I found one for one of my favorite games, BioShock.
Ah, yeah.
And it's a BioShock fan podcast. And they talk about like the little things you can find in the game. They talk about like the history behind it, the politics behind it, the development of the game. And yeah, it sounded really bad. So that was hard to get past. And to be fair, I'm going to try again later because with this show, it was low quality and then it got better.
Yeah. And
I hope they improve because if I can get past the quality, that's something. Also, they just needed a little bit more of a presenter's energy. So people probably, clicked on from Dr. Phil's episode, and they were like, I gotta see. And then they were like, I don't think they're going to kill a dog on this video. So I don't think they're going to do it.
The average retention is like 3 minutes. So I'm sure a lot of people left at like the 2 minute mark.
Yeah. But still, like 100 to 110 extra people all giving like 3 to 5 minutes watch time. It did help.
It did help.
It didn't not help, you know what I mean? So what do you want to talk about?
So
yeah, do you have anything?
I have some stuff. I want to talk about I don't really have. Okay, so I have a hot take.
Okay, tell me about it.
You're not going to like it.
Okay, tell me about it. I like that. I won't like it.
Yeah.
Old music sucks. Now go on.
No, this is you're very into science. Actually, you might hate this person because I don't know what they are to science. I don't know if they're like a fraud to science or if they're like a god to science.
Okay.
Fucking rhyming. So I don't know how you feel about this person. A god to science, a fraud to science.
Okay.
God and fraud rhyme.
Yes. I hadn't heard those words, and I thought you thought that science and science were rhyming, and I was like, no. But go on. Who's this person?
NDT.
Oh, the name sounds familiar, but I'm not very well
those
acquainted.
are his initials.
Oh, Neil Degrasse Tyson. Yeah.
Fuck that guy, dude. I hate him.
Why?
I hate that man. He sucks.
I understand.
Neil deGrasse Tyson sucks.
As a person.
I don't know.
He's a fine astrophysicist.
Everything that he puts out, I hate. I hate watching.
What about it? Is it his attitude?
It is. Part of it is his attitude.
Is it like kind of cocky?
Everything he said, just be a person. Just be a regular guy who just talks like a guy.
Yeah.
Everything he sounds like he's reading off a fortune cookie every time he speaks. And it really bothers me. It comes off so like pompous of like, I am an astrophysicist and you're not. Like that's very much how it feels. Versus like just explaining a topic. Just explain a topic. Just say it like you're explaining a topic. I don't need like to feel guilty about not going to college. Because that's how it feels.
Well, I mean,
also his stuff is stupid.
He's been bred to be like an engaging teacher.
Sure.
So like he was the host of the show Cosmos. And like I think he's been a host of like multiple like of those types of shows.
Sure.
Where
he's a performer.
Those are scripts.
Yeah.
Those are scripts, and he is a performer. He's a scientist first, but like performer is so close under it that you can't discount that every time he's doing an interview, he's not just doing it as a scientist. He's performing every time you see him.
I feel like as he's getting older, it's more so performing than it is science.
I mean, I hate to say it because it's a well-beloved name. I mean, Bill Nye. He's a performer.
No, same thing. Yeah.
I'd put performer and scientist at the same level, if not scientist, a notch under performer for Bill Nye.
For Bill Nye, it's under.
Love him, but
best childhood memories ever.
Dude's an actor, scientist.
Yeah. Yeah. He got put on that show because he's an actor.
Yeah.
Not because he's a scientist.
Yeah.
Am I wrong in saying he did not go to college for science?
I believe
he went for engineering. I'm pretty sure.
We're talking out of our ass. And engineering is a science, by the way.
It is a science, but like he does different science than what he went to college for.
Yeah, because that show was for kids and it covered everything.
Yeah.
So he wasn't in his element the entire time.
No.
But yeah. So I
but yes, these are performers.
If you phrase it like, Neil deGrasse Tyson fucking sucks. Yeah, it's a hot take. But when you break it down as to why, I do get it. I understand.
Yeah. What was the one I saw recently?
Because it can sound not belittling. What is it? Like he's talking down.
It's belittling.
He's just like, hey, you definitely don't know what I'm talking about. So let me explain it to you like I'm explaining it to a child.
And it doesn't, like when people are passionate about something and they like get joy out of explaining it, he doesn't get joy out of explaining it. He gets joy out of knowing it and you don't.
I think part of his issue is that astrophysics is a really, really like intricate science.
Big time.
And it's hard. So when he explains it to people, he does have to explain it like they're kids for them to kind of understand it.
Yes.
But then he explains something that we all learned in high school science the same way.
Yeah.
And that's frustrating.
Yeah.
That's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not upset with you for thinking that he sucks.
Okay, cool.
But I just wanted to know why. That's my problem. That's why we're not so confrontational on this show and why we don't argue about things.
Yeah.
Is because if you break anything down to why do you think that, you're right on some level. On some level, you are correct for thinking the way that you do. I just wanted to get out, why do you think that? And I can agree with you. That type of performative shtick is grating.
Gotta find.
No one wants to feel stupid.
No. Yeah, no, that's my hot take is Neil deGrasse Tyson sucks. And I hope, because it is a very binary thing of like people who will die for this man and people who want to kill him. And there's not a whole lot in between.
I luckily was able to like disconnect myself from that like a long time ago.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't die on the hill for like anyone that I've ever seen on camera ever. I used to be like, but I love that actor or sports player or this or that, and I just don't care about shit anymore unless I know you.
I'm trying to think.
No, don't offend my favorite basketball player. It's like, I don't know him.
So I do have a little bit. So like when people criticize the current coach of the Boston Celtics gets a lot of criticism and it makes me upset because he's a new coach.
Uh-huh.
And he seems like a good guy.
But are they shitting on him as a person or a coach?
They're shitting on him.
If they shit on him as a coach, I can understand that.
There's a little bit of shitting on him as a coach. There's a little bit of shitting on him as a guy. A lot of people, the biggest problem in sports is people like to take the person out of the sport and criticize and like you're like, sorry. They take the person out. They're bad at sports.
Yeah.
And so I hate them as a person.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that going on.
Yeah, I get that.
One of my favorite players recently went into a game in Philly, which Philly fans suck dick. They're the worst people. a Philly fan yelled at him, "I hope you tear your ACL tonight." Like, don't. That is so fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, you wouldn't say that. You should never say that to anybody. That's a horrible thing to say.
It's like looking at a surgeon and being like, "I hope you twitch during surgery." Like, it's fucked up.
It's fucked up. Yeah, you don't say that. But Philly fans are
It's like looking at a clown and going, "I hope you drop one of your balls during the It's like
Keep going. No, I love this.
It's like looking at a race car driver and going, "I hope you turn right."
That's a good one.
Thank you.
But yeah, so yeah, that's a really big problem in sports, especially maybe it was probably worse in like the 80s and 90s, but it's still bad now, of like taking people out of the context of their thing that they do.
Yeah.
So I don't want to shit on Neil deGrasse Tyson as a person, but his appearances on camera are frustrating and annoying.
Do you want to hear something that I heard him do that I'm like, oh no, I do that?
Absolutely.
Is if I find something interesting, I say it. My performative way of saying it is framed in such a way that I'm almost adamant, if not certain, that you also think it's just as interesting.
Yeah.
Which, if you're not interested, but the other person is talking as though you definitely are, there's a big disconnect that makes you pull back even more. Like a more harsher reaction to, no, dog, I don't care. Like, it just gets like slightly annoying.
Yeah.
So like, as an example, this happened like a day or two ago, is that in my store, I for the first like couple months I worked there, I worked in the back room. I would like scan all of our inventory, and if anything needed to go to the shelf, I'd bring it out.
Yeah.
And then for the past year, I've been just stalking. They took me out of the back room. I've just been a stalker. I, as of like this week, 3 days ago, I'm back in the back room permanently. I'm not doing like juice pop and water anymore. I'm just back where I was over a year ago.
Very cool.
I like it.
Sure.
But the thing about the stickers that I'm scanning to count inventory is when something won't go on the shelf, an employee prints a label and they put it on. These labels are sequential and they have an ID written on them. They have the thing that I scan, but they also have a label ID, and those are sequential. If you do 2 boxes in a row, it'll be 100,001, 100,002. And those are only store wide. It doesn't take anything else into account, just labels printed in store. When I started, we were at about 100,000. And now, of course, a year and a half later, almost a year and a half, I've been there about a year and 4 months. We're at about 550,000. So that's what I'm saying, is that I was scanning and I found a box with a mark on it, and I knew the mark. And my manager was there, and I was like, "Hey, do you know what that is?" And he's like, "Yeah, someone drew on the box. So what you do when you scan things is if it says it'll go to the floor, we say to put a little mark on it with your marker. And when you're done scanning it, you can go find the boxes with marks, pull them off the shelf, and send them to the floor."
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, the problem with that is that because our numbers are so messed up in the system, oftentimes, I'm going to say 80% of the time, they go to the floor. They don't go out. The shelf's already full. So they just have to come right back. And then because the mark's already there, tomorrow when I'm going through, I'm going to pull that box even though it doesn't go that night. So I stopped doing that. I was like, I only did what you just said for like a week when I started. That being said, I didn't ask what the mark is, the significance of the mark. He's like, no. And I'm like, that's a cursive J, because I put that mark on there a year and 4 months ago during my first week of this job. That means that box has been in these bins for a year and a half. And I looked at the label ID and it was about 150,000. And like I said, currently we are on 550,000. So I pulled a Neil deGrasse Tyson and I spoke in such a way that was like, this has to blow your mind as much as it does mine.
Yeah.
That's just in our store, 400,000. It's a difference of 400,000 labels printed in a year and a half.
That's absurd.
A year. Do you know how absurd that is?
Very.
And this is Neil deGrasse Tyson talking. It was literally, if a fucking sticker was 1 second, 400,000 stickers would be like what? 20, just over 24 days, like 24.6 days.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous. It's
That
hard
is-
to conceptualize.
That is very Neil deGrasse Tyson.
If you took the stickers and like put on the floor, put a second one on the floor, and then it would go past the ceiling.
Yeah.
So it blew my mind that is the current state of the back room, and the fact that has been there for a year and a half without ever making it out to the floor.
Yeah.
It's like the oldest box back there, I'm pretty
That's
sure.
crazy.
Yeah.
What you just did is one of my favorite things that people do,
What?
which is when you say, like, I'm not wanting to shit on you.
No, I totally understand. Whatever the fuck you're about to say, I get it.
But like, someone will be like, I'll just use the example. That's 400,000. And the person listening goes, wow, that's a lot. And they're like, yeah, do you know how much that is? And the person listening goes, 400,000. They're like, yeah, it's like if you blah, 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 blah.
That's
blah.
a number, okay?
But like there's a reason numbers exist, which is to conceptualize the number.
I don't think conceptualization and acknowledgement of the number are the same exact thing. To say 100, it's like, okay, I know what that is. And it's like, yeah, but like, just, okay, here's the reason. It's because 100 of one thing is very different than 100 of another.
Yeah, like 100 feathers and 100 bricks. No, it's a pound of feathers and a pound of bricks. Yeah, sorry.
But just some numbers are so big that we kind of lose track.
I guess.
Like, do you know when converting it into time, like 1,000,000 seconds versus 1,000,000,000 seconds?
It's wild, yeah.
It goes from like, I don't want to talk about, I'm going to talk out of my ass here.
Yeah, that's just,
1,000,000 seconds is like 32 days. And then a billion seconds is like
400 years. Like, it's insane.
It's something like that. It's a huge jump. And all you've done is like added a few zeros.
Yeah.
So,
but those zeros,
400,000 to me is such a big number of labels printed in such a small amount of time that quantifying it to be the difference between 1 second and 24.629 days is unreal.
No,
Also, what's the number? Because I keep saying it. What is the number?
But that's the thing is, I like it. Like, I will do that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think a lot of times it is done without warrantation. Warrantation is not a word. But without warrant. I don't think you just did when you said it.
Yeah.
But a lot of people do.
Well, say
and
20.
It's my favorite thing that people do.
I say 24 days.
Yeah, you said 24 days.
I was wrong on it being 24 days by like a lot, by like 20.
It's like 40 days.
No, but 4 days.
Oh, 4 days.
But I was right on the decimal, which is 4.629.
Oh shit, that's actually wild.
To the thousandths place.
You were literally off by 20.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't know where I got that extra 20 from.
That's so crazy.
But still, a second in 4.629 days.
That's...
To conceptualize is wild.
Because a second is very short.
And days are very long.
This is an educational podcast.
Are you better at math yet?
Yeah. But no, I think there are so many people who, and I think Neil deGrasse Tyson is one of them, that does that when you did not need to do that.
Oh, you have to be just as interested in this.
Yeah.
What are we at? Because we started at like, what, 30 minutes?
We started at, I think it was closer to 37.
Jesus.
That's a lot. I have it in my notes app.
Okay, we're currently at 121.
I have 32.
Okay.
So we're like 50 minutes.
Yeah, so
Do you
if...
think it's 50?
No.
Wow.
That was...
Absolutely not.
I agreed, but I wanted your own opinion.
I could tell that you agreed by the way you phrased the question, because you were like, is there that much usable?
So I'm very open about
Do you
that.
think you were funny the whole time?
So,
Do you think you were...
me conceptualizing usable minutes, I'm not great at that because I don't watch the show regularly.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know how... Yeah, she goes, I don't know how much unfunny shit you usually put in.
A lot. It's a lot.
So,
Yeah. Usually, day to day,
like,
a lot of unfunny shit.
A lot of the Ren Fair episodes were like, fine, mediocre.
A lot of the Ren Fair episodes, of which there were 3.
I mean, a large quantity of the minutes of the Ren Fair episodes.
Several of the Ren Fair episodes were absolute dog shit.
No,
There were a few Ren Fair
There were a
episodes
few.
that were horrible.
I don't love comedy.
A small handful were just...
Leah's the same. She hates comedy
especially
podcasts.
in long form.
Yeah.
So I'm not a good frame of reference. So do you all feel like you have a good amount of usable? You watch the show repeatedly.
Shut up!
How do you feel?
Stop it! Stop!
How do you feel this compared?
He's already dead.
How do you feel this compared?
I literally feel so icky right now.
I'm sorry. How do you feel this compared?
because what you've just done, you've done like 3 awful things to me just now. You
You instantaneously.
Yeah, you said my podcast sucks. You said that I'm an egotist and I listen to our podcast a bunch. And you just said that I have a shit taste in podcasts because this is the podcast that I choose to listen to. And apparently it's a bad one.
That is 3 awful things. Do you want to conceptualize how big the number 3 is real quick?
If you took 3 elephants, that's like...
They couldn't fit in this room.
If I drank 3 liquid deaths, I'd be better off.
I'd have to pee.
I would have to pee. I'd have to go downstairs to go to the bathroom.
Okay, but for real, do y'all hear how she talks to us?
This is also the person that's like actively trying to
Whose house are you in?
make us a better podcast. You've done everything in your you've used all of your capabilities.
All that's left is you guys being
Yeah.
funny.
She's like, I keep throwing money at this shit and it's not getting better.
You're like, I have put so much blood, sweat, tears, time, and money into this, and you keep not being very funny that
It
much.
still blows.
See, I'm over here cackling. I just hate podcasts as a whole.
Yeah.
I hate a fucking podcast.
Yeah.
If I'm consuming media, I want it in TikTok or like.
What about long form YouTube videos?
Yeah, what about long form YouTube videos?
If you watched our show as a show, which by the way, I have an addendum.
Great.
I have something to like add to that point.
Great.
But if you watched the YouTube video with that ad,
I don't watch like YouTube videos anymore. I don't watch
Wow.
reality TV, which is like what I would. I don't watch talk shows like the Late
she really
Late
hits the
Show.
L in talk. Go on.
Talk.
Yeah, right?
Like the powder?
That's talc.
You know, I think this is the second time on this show you've mentioned me hitting the L in talk.
Probably because you still do it.
Yeah, we're gonna do it until you fucking
Yeah.
stop.
You did it
you
the first
monster.
time and you did it the second time.
Speech impediment out. No balls.
I wish that's what my speech therapy was like.
Yeah?
I did speech therapy for a number of years, and I wish they had just been like, "You
Just
fucking
say
loser."
the L. Just say the L.
Don't say the
Just
L.
don't.
Yeah, just don't.
You're bullying it into them. Do you think you could bully speech impediment into someone?
Yes. Just
Probably.
gaslight them into being like.
You say your S is really weird. You're supposed to take the tip of your
why
tongue
you
and
say your S too strong.
yeah.
You're supposed to stick your tongue out when you say your ethic.
There's supposed to be a slight like th to it.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Anyway, quick addendum onto the watching versus listening.
Okay.
So, of course, you know, and this is not an egotist thing. We do listen to the show before it comes out.
I don't. You listen to our show?
Before it comes out.
Yeah. Before
As like kind of like a little quality test.
Yeah, and then I'd never listen to it ever again.
The egotism part is the liking doing it. But at a baseline, we do listen to the show before it comes out to check for quality. And so far, I've literally never had to give a note because Seth is really good at his job. Love you, Seth.
Yeah.
But I'm listening, and I listened to the, at time of recording, most recent episode, 106, You Kill a Dog.
Yeah, I do kill a dog in that episode.
And I listened to that, and I was like, good episode. Really well done. Yeah. Thumbs up. Good job, team.
Yeah.
Not Mark Zuckerberg. Good job, team. So you don't know the reference. I know. That's why.
The way it just went,
Yeah.
just enough to get you to move on.
That laugh. I know that laugh. You don't know that reference. I'll show you.
No,
that.
what is that from? Is that a meme?
It's Mark Zuckerberg on like a Zoom call, and it's like a really awkward.
Oh, I actually do know about that.
Good job, team.
Yeah, I
Oh
do
no,
know.
he has the like nerd filter on
Yeah,
Instagram.
yeah.
Playing with Instagram filters today. Good job, team. Fucking.
He's such a dweeb.
He's such a fucking loser.
He's the last dweeb left. I think all other dweebs.
Proper dweeb.
Yeah.
Like there are dorks and there are
Sure.
nerds.
Yeah.
He's I think the like last of the dweebs.
Because most, I will go out on a limb and say this, most dorks, nerds, and geeks are really fun to be around.
Oh,
Like they're
for real.
genuinely fun people.
Yes.
And enjoyable to. He's not.
Yeah.
After my many lunches and dinners with him, he's just not enjoyable to be around.
Yeah.
At all.
Our long phone calls.
Yeah. Yeah. He's actually never mind.
But I was going on about the fact that I listened to the episode and it was good, and then I wanted Merlin to hear a particular portion, and I forget which part of the show I wanted him to hear.
Okay.
But I cut to it, like I just fast forwarded all the way through.
Yeah.
And right now we're watching on our TV at home. I'd come home and I was like, oh, watch this bit, listen to this bit.
Yeah.
And I go to the bit, and then of course, luckily, thank God, he laughed at the bit.
Oh, thank
God. He thought it was funny. Here's the thing. I was also laughing at it. Something I did not do during my first listen through.
Yeah. Oh, but because another person was added and now you're laughing. Oh.
Because I was watching it. The physical comedy of sometimes the way that our faces move.
Yes.
And sometimes the way that our arms move, the way we jump up off the couch.
Yeah.
Like,
I always watch for that reason.
The physical portion of this show. Hey, listeners on Spotify, you don't have to do it every episode, but consider giving some episode. Go to pick your favorite episode, and watch it on YouTube if you have not. It does add something. And I was like, it was the fucking point of the video. It was the Christian kills a dog. It was the dog bit. It was all of it. It was that entire section. Really that just the hands up, the twist to the side.
There was a lot of physical.
It was a very physical, and listening to it, sure, I chuckled. Sure. But like, it was so much funnier watching it
acted out,
because of just the faces we make, the all this shit. Watching really does do something.
I showed Leah a bit. It's one of my favorite bits we've done in a little while.
Yeah.
It is the naming your child Martin Luther King Jr. bit. Yeah. I thought that shit was so funny.
Dude, me too. I'm proud of that one.
Me too. I showed it to her, and she was like,
"That's good."
That's
good. Like a parent. Like, oh yeah, I'll put it
up on the fridge
if you want me to. The fridge is kind of for like higher caliber work.
That's so deflating. We can put it on the fridge if you want to. Yeah, sure.
I'll find a magnet.
Yeah. Oh, that's makes me sad. But like she just doesn't laugh at anything.
Oh.
She like sometimes she'll be listening to her favorite podcast is My Brother. It's the only one she listens to. It's comedy. And
come on, that's kind of a them tier joke.
But that's the thing. She'll turn it off, and she'll be like, "That was such a funny episode." And I'm sitting there like, she didn't laugh once. I was like,
"Oh, dead ass." She doesn't laugh at.
No, she will.
It's her favorite show.
It's her favorite show. She listens to every episode.
Does she call it funny?
Yes, she says it's really funny, and she finished the episode and said, "Kristen, you need to listen to the new My Brother, Me. It's hilarious." I was like, "Did you just listen to it?" She's like, "Yeah." I was like, "I thought you were listening to like a historical."
I thought you were listening to like true crime, and that it was like affecting you in some way.
Yeah. I was like, you didn't laugh. She's like, I don't really laugh out loud at stuff.
That is unsettling.
It is. I think I accidentally married a psycho. Because she also like, she will, she doesn't do bits to herself.
Oh, okay. To be fair, a lot of people don't do bits.
No, most people do. Do bits to like, you're alone in the house and you like do a little thing to make yourself laugh. Do you?
Yeah, I know you do. No, I'm sure she does, and I'm sure I do.
Everyone I know said
yes. Today's Spotify Q&A, and for those of you not on Spotify, for those on YouTube, go to the comments. I just genuinely want to know, because I could be wrong here. I'm talking out of my ass, so I could totally be wrong. How many of you do explain what you want? Do bits to yourself to make yourself laugh. You're not performing for anyone but you.
No one's around even. Yeah. You're alone in your house and you're like doing laundry or whatever, and like something will happen, you'll make a little joke, and then you laugh at it, and then like 3 hours later you'll like make the joke again as a callback to yourself, or like you'll do a little dance. Like you're
I cannot get behind the
poll.
General populace doing this.
I did a poll on my Snapchat and it was a 17-1. The one was Leah.
Okay, but
everyone does this.
No, sample size. People that you are friends with who would respond to a Snapchat poll.
They were regular people. They were not.
Oh, they were fucking normies.
Yeah, they're not eccentric.
We'll see. How many people go like they're folding their laundry and go, "Hey, I'm a fucking tank top."
I don't.
Just to make themselves kind of chuckle a little bit.
Yes.
Bring a little joy into their day.
I'd say probably 4.
I do that shit.
Yeah, I'd say 4 of the people who answered were theater people. The rest were like construction workers or whatever, like just regular ass people. It's very common.
Hey, I'm a fucking hammer.
I'm a fucking hamburger?
Hammer. You said they're construction workers. I'm a fucking building. Hey.
Yeah, but you'd be doing that to your other construction worker friends.
That'd be fucking hilarious. Honestly, next time I'm at work.
Construction workers, stop catcalling and start doing that instead, please. But yeah, it's really common.
That's such a funny bit. I just want to pick something up at Walmart, be like, hey, look at this. One of my coworkers like, what? I'm a fucking loaf of bread, and see if they laugh.
They better. If they don't laugh, you'd fire them. I don't care if you don't have the power. Fire them on the spot.
Just pretend like you expect it to be the funniest thing in the world, and then just watch the reaction.
Hey, I'm maple syrupy.
Hey, any coworker you have, grab the nearest item. If you're in an office, be like, I'm a fucking pen. Just anything will work. Just do that and don't expect them to laugh, but like really sell it as if you're like, this is gut busting.
Expect them to need to go to the hospital.
Exactly. But just see how that goes. Did they laugh?
But yeah, it was a 17-1. It was crazy.
But that's like, wow. The Q&A. I want to pull our audience.
I don't think that's inaccurate. I think it's probably like 75% of people. I think 3 out of 4 people would.
Do it.
I don't think it's like because what?
To make themselves laugh.
To make themselves laugh and like joke around with themselves.
Okay. I'm curious.
I think it's normal.
We'll see.
I do it while I'm cooking. Do you know what I do just about every single morning?
What do you do?
I get out of bed and I sing a little song. And it makes me laugh. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
Leah kills, like, she wants to murder me every time I do it. But I come out.
You just said I sing a little song for myself. Wife's right there. I sing it loud.
When Leah's there, yes, I do. But so when Leah's there, I get through like maybe a verse. When Leah's not there, I do the whole damn thing, baby. It's all improvised. But the beginning starts, I get out of bed, put on clothes, and because I sleep in my underwear, I put on clothes, and I thrust the door open, and I sing, "Good morning, the sun is in the sky."
Like Broadway shit.
Yeah. And every time I go, "Good morning," she'll stop, fucking stop, shut the fuck up. Every single morning.
As if you open your bedroom door and expect a spotlight to hit you.
Yes. Good morning. Like I'm beginning the show.
Shut up.
Shut the fuck up, please. Stop doing it every single morning.
I drank a little too much last night. I have a headache.
That sounds like Leah.
Please.
But yeah, I do that.
Can I have a quiet morning?
No, you cannot.
I just made pancakes.
If you wanted a quiet morning,
made some Eggos. Let me eat my Eggos.
The wrong person you married. So I do that. I do voices all the time. All the time. I'd say
I do voices.
If we're gonna do the 16 hours that I'm awake, probably 8 of them are spent doing voices.
Yeah.
I constantly do voices.
You know what's weird to me though?
What's weird to you though?
I probably have a lot less alone time than you do.
That's true.
My alone time is 40 minutes a day when I'm driving to and from work. When I'm at work, I'm with people. When I'm at home, I'm always with Merlin.
Yeah.
When I went on this Texas trip, for the first time in like 4 years, I got to experience like for a wide majority of not having anyone around me. They were either busy with wedding stuff, doing their own thing, going out to get food. Like there's just a wide section of time for hours and hours and hours on end.
Yeah.
Where like I was not interacting with anyone. And I fucking just, I went AFK. Like I just pretty much stared at a wall.
What?
Like I turned the fuck off. Like there was no one to perform for. I had no stage and I broke. TikToks were boring as shit during that trip. I don't know if like it broke my algorithm. There's he's in Texas. Let's show him some I don't know. But like social media wasn't doing it for me. I wasn't able to keep myself busy with I had none of my shit. You know what I mean?
Do it for yourself.
Do what for myself?
Entertain yourself. It's so fun.
I don't know.
I will literally do an hour-long stand-up routine for myself.
Someone's just like getting water from the kitchen. They hear me in the other room. You're like, hey, I'm fucking alone in here.
Hey, Jim, are you all right?
Yeah.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm just sitting here.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here.
Just chilling. Okay.
Okay. You need something? Need some water? No, I'm good.
Just relaxing. Okay.
Okay, bye. I lied. I'm fucking thirsty. I'm thirsty in here.
Please give me water.
I need it. This voice kind of hurts.
Did you say you needed water?
No, I didn't say
No,
anything.
I'm literally just sitting here.
Do you have the TV on or something? No.
Are you on your phone? What's going on?
No.
No, I'm just sitting
No,
here.
my phone's off. Not silent. It's off.
Okay. Good morning.
Shut up. Oh, I was going to add on to that.
Tequila.
You were talking about the fact that like sometimes you do a verse and when she's gone, you do the whole thing.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I used to like sing everything. Like my songs would be like 18 minutes long.
Yeah.
Because like
I'm in the kitchen and I'm being in the kitchen. Yeah.
Typically I would do it outside when I was like playing.
I'm outside and I'm
Not
playing.
in the kitchen.
Not-
I'm also not in my bedroom. That's why it was 18 minutes long.
Just naming
It's 'cause
all the-
I was singing my stream of consciousness. It's probably the closest I've ever come to like really getting myself.
That's really funny.
Right?
I wish I had the confidence to do that. I didn't do that
Well,
because
when I was a kid, I did.
I didn't like singing for people. No,
I wasn't with people.
No.
I was like playing by my like fucking self.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do that now. I'll sing my stream of consciousness all day long. But when
Yeah.
I was a kid, I'd be like, somebody might hear me. And now I'm like, I hope somebody hears me. Yeah, it's bad.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good night. If you're listening in
Good
the morning.
evening.
Good evening.
We're turning the camera off.
Okay, I want to say thank you to everybody, including our patrons. Now, we have a new Patreon tier. I don't know if you knew this.
Oh yeah.
So we have the 3 that existed, and then we have a new highest tier, but it's exclusive. Only 2 people
Shut
get
up,
it.
Neil Degrasse Tyson. Sorry.
Only 2 people get that tier. One of those tiers is already taken up. Instead of being $10 a month, which is our highest, it is now $12. 2 people get that role. One person's already taken that, and that's Sky. And those are the mic lords. These people pay $12 a month, and all that money goes directly towards the reimbursement of the equipment. And in return, they design our mics. I love it. Sky, we got her reference pictures and her idea. We did not have the time to feed it into the Cricut, print out the vinyl, and actually put it on here as we're going to. But for the month of March, I have crudely drawn a mountain range, which is what it is. I'll show you the reference pictures. It's beautiful. I love the fact that this gets to be my microphone. It is my microphone that gets the little mountain range.
I love that.
But it's a little mountain range with her name at the bottom. I'll put this more towards the camera. But Sky, this is what you're going to get this month. And then starting in April, of course, it's going to be like an actual vinyl wrap on the base of the mic. But I love it. It's so beautiful. Like I was so scared because I was like, I know our audience, right? Someone's going to be like, $12 a month. I already pay 10. Click. Put a penis on it. Put a dick and balls on that mic, and I would have. But like it's a beautiful picture, the one that she sent me, and we know what we're gonna do with it. But we have to like design it, load it into the Cricut, print it off, bring it here. This is the first day we've been able to touch the mics.
I love that.
But like, yeah, that's a rough sketch. So I'm just gonna fucking boop. There you go. You like that? Can't really see it all that well. Let me do this. There you go. We know it's there. I want to thank all of our patrons, including Sky, our new mic lord. But everyone's name is showing up on screen. What's up, dog? What you looking at?
I'm just looking up autism symptoms.
And you're like, whoa, it's me for real.
No.
Wait a minute.
No.
You're like, wow, this is fucking just. Did Jim write this? I want to say thank you to all of our patrons. I want to say thank you to Salty Sloth Productions for producing us and kind of making this whole gig happen. I want to thank you to everyone that bought merch. That's going to be shipped out later this month. And then before long, we'll see. I'm not going to put a date on it, but maybe sometime in April, May, we're going to have our spring collection come out. And that'll include much more than just shirts and hoodies and a poster. That's why we took recommendations earlier for people who wanted maybe hats. Someone said sports bra. Someone said hot pants. I don't know what hot pants are. I need to do some research. So more is coming. Yeah. Other than that, I think that about covers it. Do you have anything else you want to say?
Nope.
Then I want to say huge thank you. We love you guys, and we'll see you next week. Goodbye, everybody.
Hey everyone, just wanted to give a special shout out and thank you to Jamie, Jess, Kat, Sky, Jessica, Brian, Valerie, and Bailey, our top patrons this week. And we just want to say, y'all really don't know how much we appreciate all that you do. Thank you so much.